Hi everyone, Cody here with Bridgecom Systems. A common question we get about our AnyTone radios is how to set up the subchannels to switch quickly between them. It's really quite simple. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can do it via the radio itself in the settings, or the easier method is to go onto the computer via the CPS. So that's what we're going to do. So go ahead and open up the current version of CPS for your radio. There we go, we have it open. So now you want to make sure your radio is turned on and plugged into your computer. And then go up to the top menu bar and click on this COM port icon. It's in between the read and the write buttons. Click on it, make sure your radio is there. If it's not in blue, make sure it's selected so it shows up, and then click OK. And from here we can go ahead and click the read from radio button. Don't care about my current settings in there. And then click OK to read from the radio. And all we need to do is read the other data. Perfect, there we go, it finished. So from here we want to go to the left-hand side into optional settings. And then go up to key function, which is beside the other tab. And from here we can see all of our different buttons in these settings that you can assign to them. So you can choose any button that you want. For this, we're going to be using the P1 button and the PF3, which is up top here. So there's two different settings that we need to select, one of which is called sub-channel switch, and the other one is main channel switch. So basically what these do, the sub-channel switch, which we're going to assign to be this top button here, what that will do is basically disable the ability for you to see this sub-channel down here. It will just show your primary channel. Now, the second one we're going to enable, which will be for the P1 button in this case, is called the main channel switch, and that will switch between the sub-channel and the primary channel. So make sure we've got those selected. There's a lot of different options, so we're going to select those two and click OK. And now from here, make sure your radio is still on the COM port, which it is, and then go ahead and write to the radio. Click OK. And we just need to write the other data. And there we go, it finished writing to the radio, so now we can try it out. Okay, so now that we have the radio powered up, first I want to try out this button up top. This will actually disable the bottom sub-channel, so we can click on it. And as you can see there, now we just have the primary channel. This is the way I personally prefer to use it because that allows me to just see what I'm talking to instead of both. But we're going to re-enable that for now. And it is nice to be able to change that back and forth. Now if we press the other button we programmed, the P1, you will see that it changes this to the primary channel, or changes us over to our sub-channel, and vice versa. Now this will also work if you're in VFO mode. So if you press P2 to go to VFO, you can see our VFO channel here. If we hit P1 again, it will switch us over to our sub-channel. Now another interesting thing, if you have the sub-channel switch turned on to disable the sub-channel, you can actually still use it. You can just press the P1 and it will switch to it, but it acts like a primary channel at that point. Now this is my favorite way to use it. That way you never really get confused with what's on your screen, and it's a lot easier to see. And with this, you'll be able to switch from your local repeater to a worldwide talk group with only the press of a button. If you'd like to learn how to fully customize your radio's channels, or learn how to easily add talk groups to your radio, click the link down below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Cody, W3AMG 73.